So TikTok by far is one of the most addicting apps for me at least, and I have been loving it so much lately. I'm literally obsessed with TikTok. But for the past month or so, I've definitely seen an increase in the amount of like hacks and like science experiments that people do on there. So I figured I would put some of the trends and hacks to the test and see if they actually work for me at least. And yeah, I'll be sharing my results with you guys. So for today's video, I will be trying 4 of the most popular TikTok trends and hacks that I've seen on my For You page, and you've probably seen it on yours because they're super popular and I've been seeing them every day. So getting started with the first hack or like trend, the bleach dyeing. I've been seeing so much of the bleach dye trend, especially over the past couple of weeks, and just tie-dye in general. For me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of tie-dye. I'm not that much of like an edgy person, especially like bleach dye where it's like very edgy, but I figured it's always a great time to step out of your comfort zone. So yeah, I bleach dyed a shirt. I don't even know what else to say. So this is the original TikTok that I got my bleach dye idea from, and as you can see, this girl, she put her hoodie and her like shirts like in the tub and like made them a little bit wet, but I did not do that, so that's probably why mine turned out a little bit different. But yeah, I pretty much just took this plain black t-shirt and I used the fork method to kind of like roll it up, and then I put all my rubber bands around it. So in this bottle is just half bleach and half water, and I am just squirting it onto my shirt like this, and it was pretty cool. The color started changing like immediately, and it was so like fast, and I was very impressed. So this is the shirt after about 10 minutes of it being like wrapped up with all the bleach in it, and it turned out to be so cool looking. I did not expect it to look this way, and I was really impressed. So this is how the shirt turned out, and I am obsessed with it. I love this shirt so much. I don't know what it is, but I just really like it, and I like how it's a lot different from some of the shirts that I've seen that are bleach dyed. Like, I feel like it's not too crazy, but yeah, for the most part, it's like super basic, and I love how edgy it is, and I'm so excited to have like an edgy piece in my closet. So the next trend I did was the one with the canvas that you like throw across your yard. I love painting so much. Like, I could paint for hours on end, and this trend, I've been seeing so many painting trends, and this one definitely caught my eye as something like so cool and different, and I'm always looking for something that like I can like switch up my painting with. So I tried this one out and I loved it. So here are a few clips from the original TikTok that I found this crazy canvas art from. So what I'm doing first of all is just getting 3 of the colors I wanted to use, and I'm putting a generous amount of paint on it at first just to see how it works. When I was done with the paint, I took it out to the yard and I threw it, and it landed upside down like this, and it was so disappointing. I was so sad, and there's grass all on it, but it was fine. I ended up just throwing it a couple more times and adding more paint, and the second time it worked out a lot better, and the paint like got a little bit more evenly distributed. So yeah, with this you have to do it a couple times, but it does eventually work out, and it turned out super pretty in the end. what the finished canvas looks like, and I think it looks so cool. It turned out a lot better than I thought it would. And yeah, I'm now just going to like kind of paint over it and do a little design, and I will show you guys how it looks after. But this is what I ended up doing to the canvas, and I love it so much. I'm so happy with it. So this is for my friend's birthday, and I just put her sorority letters on it, and I also like kind of filled in the white parts with pink, and I like actually love this so much. So the next trend I did was also another like painting one. This was the one where you fill paint up in like a cup, and then you like pour it, and then like you swirl it around, and it makes like a really cool marble. So here's a short clip of the original TikTok I got this idea from, and here I have all my supplies. I just have a wooden ladder, some paint, and a cup and a brush, and what I'm doing now is just obviously putting the paint into my cup like so. So here I am pouring the paint from the cup onto my wooden ladder, and yeah, I also made this for my friend's birthday, and her name starts with an N. So yeah, I'm just pouring the paint onto it, and then after that I'm just taking the end of my brush and like swirling it around like they did in the video, and it turned out to be so cool. I love this like marble look, and I'm definitely going to be using this method from now on. The last trend I did was more of like a plumbing one. My bathroom sink has been clogged for the past 2 months. The water literally just sits there. So I saw this TikTok and I was like, oh my god, that's perfect. I need this TikTok, or so I thought. So here's the original TikTok, and this guy, he just simply poured baking soda and vinegar into his sink, and it ended up draining like really well. So I started off by just filling up my sink with water to kind of show that like it wasn't really draining. So now time to add in the baking soda to the water. And next the white vinegar. And when I added in the vinegar, it did like fizz up for a second, but it kind of went away, and the water was still like just not really going anywhere and just kind of sitting there. And I kind of like added more baking soda to see if it would help, but yeah, it pretty much just stayed there. So it eventually drained out after like 10 minutes, and I ran the water again because the guy said to repeat that step again. But I did, and the water, like, it got worse, and the water wasn't moving at all. At least before, my sink was draining, like, slowly. Now it's not draining at all. So, yeah, it didn't really work. So I tried to repeat all the steps again, adding more vinegar and baking soda, and it really just would not work, and I think I should just call a plumber. So that is it for me testing out the TikTok trends and hacks. Give this video a like if you want to see me do more TikTok trends and hacks. And yeah, for my next video, I will be doing TikTok recipes and like snacks and treats that I see all over TikTok. And I'm super excited because I love like snacks and like sweet things. So if you're into that type of stuff, definitely look out for that video, and be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.